Hey everybody, it's Susie. Welcome back to my craft room. Okay, today we are going to be working on our envelopes that we made a couple of sessions ago or several sessions ago. And these are the ones that load from the top and then have the little tuck on the front. And these are our window envelopes. Now here is the one that I did to show y'all, you know, kind of the sample of what we're working on. And this is literally the second time I've done this video. These videos were supposed to load on Friday, and because of the problems with YouTube, they did not. So by the time Saturday came, the files were corrupt, and so now I'm having to redo them. I apologize that these are not timely, but you know, YouTube does what YouTube does. Anyway, so I made a little tag to go in the front. A little tuck here. You can make this as big or as small as you want. It doesn't have to be a tag. It can, you know, just be a journaling card, you know, whatever you want. We have this pocket here, which I made just a journaling card for that you can journal on the back. Now, you can also make like journaling papers if you want to fold up a journaling paper and then put a tab on it and then insert in, you know, just whatever you want to do. You know, make this your own, obviously. Now, depending on how I glue this down to the page, if I glue these three sides, then I will also have a pocket behind it. I'm choosing to glue these three sides, and this will be a tuck here. So I went ahead and cut my journaling card down. I'm hoping it's about the right size, and once I get it glued there, I may have to trim a little bit off, but right now that's about how it's looking. And so this would stick out just a little bit, so you would know that you could pull that out. And obviously I left this one a little bit long, just so you would know, plus the whale tail tag. I do not have a whale tail punch, and I will show you how I made this. So, you know, if y'all don't have one, I can show you how to make these, you know, pretty easily. So now I'm going to pull in some papers that we've been using to do this, and try to make a few of these up and, you know, see what we can get done today. So I love the images that show through all of these. So I really want whatever images I put in there, I want those to be pretty as well. Just, you know, so that you have something pretty to look at, and then when you pull it out, there's something pretty too. So this has some greens in it and some pinks, and this one does too. And this page is already kind of cut, so I'll probably go with this one. Maybe I'll use this for a little card on the outside. So anyway, I want to work on my inside one first. And these envelopes look all to be about, well, those two are about this. They're close. I'm going to do them individually. So this envelope is actually 3 1/4, and it's not glued on the side, so I almost have the whole 3 1/4. So I'm just going to cut that 3 inches wide so that I know that it is going to fit in there. And I kind of want this side, I think, to show. That would be pretty in there. So I want this side to show. So I'm going to cut about 3 inches off of that side, just so it'll fit down in there. 1, 2, 3. So I think that's 3. I felt a little discombobulated having to redo all this, and I got kind of sick. And so I'm having to kind of deal with that as well. So I'm a little off my game, and I apologize if I'm a little scatterbrained. All right, now this is actually about 6 inches tall. I'm going to cut it just a little bit short because I'm not going to have this one sticking out like I did the other one. And again, I'm keeping in mind the orientation of my paper. And actually the paper went this way, but this is going to look just fine in there. You're not really going to be able to tell. So I think I said that was 6, didn't I? Yep, 6. So I'm going to cut it about 5 3/4 because this edge is glued down here, and I'm going to allow for that. So I'm going to go about 5 3/4. Here it is. Okay, so this should go right down in there. I'm probably going to round my corners to make it a little bit easier to go in and out. And I think this one feels a little bit wide, so I'm going to trim just a little off the side again. just to make it where it kind of goes in just a little bit easier. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and round these corners and see. And if you don't have a quarter rounder, you know, you can do it with scissors. I saw Melinda using her punch board last night to round corners, and I never thought about using mine for that. Of course, I probably can't even get to my punch board because I rarely use it. Well, I've only used it twice, if I be honest about it. Well, that doesn't look very good, but it's okay. Nobody's going to notice. Okay, I still think that's a little bit wide. Maybe my envelope's just not sitting flat. Oh, I need to cut some off the length. That's the problem. Trying to get it in there. Trying to get too much in that little envelope. I'll cut off about another 1/4 inch or so and see. And everything's kind of trial and error, so, you know, just that's about close right there. I'm going to take just a little bit more off, if I can get it back out. Okay, take about another 1/4 off just to see. Uh-oh, I don't think I cut that real even or real straight. Yeah, that's going to be perfect. Okay, now I'm just going to round these bottom corners off because it does make it slide a little bit easier. Alright, so that's going to be that one. I just need to ink that up and make a whale tail tab for it. And then I have this one, so I'm going to put this with this. And I want to grab in a paper to put with that. And that has some blues. That would be pretty. Oh, yeah, that would be pretty in there, wouldn't it? Okay, so this one is about 6 inches, so I'm going to try about 5.5 to start with, I think, on this one. Because I know I glued that bottom shut, so I want to allow for that. You know, it's easier to take some off than it is to add some. Maybe I'll go 5 3/4. Okay. And that should be about the right length. And then I want to make it how wide? That's going to be about 3 1/8. So I'm going to cut it about 2 3/4 in width, I think. Okay. Yeah, I should have gone ahead and taken that other off the end. But, like I said, you can always take more off it. You can't add more. Not like you couldn't use it for something else, right? Oh, that's going to be good. Okay. So, I probably could have left that just about 1/4 inch longer, but it's okay. With the tab, it's not going to matter. And again, I'm just rounding these corners, you know, so it slides in and out easier. Oh, that's going to be pretty. Okay, I like that. And then I'm going to pull this one in, and let's see what I have here. I might use that on the outside. The clock would be nice in there, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would. Okay, that's about 2 3/4, so I'm going to go about 2 1/2 to start with on that. I really want to get that clock in there, so I'm going to trim that down first. 2 3/4 tape on that. There's 1, 2 3/4. I should do this way so y'all can see. So that would take me to about right there. That'd be about perfect. So let's cut that off at 2 3/4. Okay. So I want to take about that much off the top. Okay. And then I want this to be about, I'm gonna go 5 3/4 on this one too. So I hope everybody's doing good today. I'd like to know what y'all are working on, if y'all are enjoying, you know, doing this series. I'm really, really loving it. I'm loving how it's gonna come together. And when I'm done, I'm gonna end up with 4 journals. And I think I'm going to use them in my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Oh, you know what, y'all? This is the pretend window that I made. I think it is. And so, actually, you're not going to see this in there. So, but that's okay, because it'll still be pretty once you pull it out. So I like that. I need to trim just a little bit more off the sides. And see, we wouldn't even known that was a pretend window that I kind of created that one. Because you can't really tell it. Okay, let me round these off a little bit and see. And the nice thing about this size is if you decide that you later want to put, say, journaling papers down in there or something, these make great bookmarks. So, you know, just do you. I don't mind that sticking up a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that like that, I think. You know what? That doesn't look very even up there. Let me just check it. Well, it's not exactly, but now let's try it. Oh yeah, that fits in perfectly. Okay, so we have our cards made that are going to go on the inside, and we'll just need to ink those up. Now I'm going to work on pieces to tuck into these little pockets right here. And so I want to go back to a lighter color paper for that. I guess I had some brain damage here. I don't know. What in the world I was thinking. Sorry, y'all. I wasn't very prepared, was I? Okay, here we go. Let's use this one. Okay, so what part do I want to show through? I think these flowers would be nice. Okay, so I'm going to move these out the way. And this is about 6 inches. So I'm gonna go about 5 1/2, I think. Oh, I'm gonna cut her. I don't really want to do that. Let's go to about, I could go to 5 and still leave a little bit on the side for her. Oh, wait. I don't need it that wide. I need it that tall, right? Think, Susie. Think. Yes, I need it tall. So I want to go 6 inches this way. Now that makes me feel a little bit better. How wide am I going to go with this? About 3 inches. So let me take the 3 inches off first. That'll make me feel better. Then I know I'm not blowing it, right? So you got to keep your directional papers in mind when you're doing this, or else you end up kind of messing up like I was fixing to. Okay. Oh, that's going to be really pretty in there. That's still a little bit wide, I think. I'm going to take another like 1/4 inch off, I think. Probably get away with 1/2 inch. Okay. And then I want this to be about, because this is going in the tuck in the front. So I want this to be about that long. Let's see if that fits. It does, and that's going to be pretty. I want to round those corners a little bit, and I don't think I'm going to make this one into a tag because I really like that this is going to be like a surprise kind of thing, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, when this is in here, that's really very striking, you know, and you see this, and that's very pretty. And then when you pull it out, you see her, but once we have the card in there, then you're going to see this greenery, which kind of blends in with that. So that's going to be really pretty. So we've got this to go on the inside, this to go here, and then we just need one more for here, which I'm going to go ahead and work on since we're doing this. Do I want to use her behind? I think we will. I think we will. Let's see, that's 3. I think I want to take about maybe a 1/2 inch off this side first. And then I'll measure the 3. And in case y'all, you know, of course some of y'all upload videos, so you know the problems that we've been having with YouTube since Thursday. Maybe even some before that, I don't know, but I just know I've been having problems since Thursday. My Thursday videos took all day and night to upload, and they finally uploaded on Friday. And then Friday, my videos did not upload. They went to wherever they go to process, and all night long. And so the next morning when I checked, it said that they were processing, which meant for me that I could go ahead and delete them off of my phone to record my Saturday videos. And so I did that, and then when I went back to check to see, you know, where my videos were at, they were corrupt. So that's why I'm having to redo these. Okay, so I want to cut this off like right here at her feet, and then I'll measure from there. I don't really want to cut her off if I don't have to. But if I do, she's going to lose her feet, I suppose, because I really don't want to cut her head off. I think I said that was about 6, so I'm going to go about 5 3/4 if I can. Oh, yeah, that's going to work out perfect. And so that's why the video situation is what it is. And I do have the, I made my, that's going to be a little bit too long once I glue that. So I'm going to cut another little bit off. My gratitude journal, and I'm going to be recording that after this one, or re-recording it. And I will show you the techniques that I used to achieve what I achieved. And I think you will like it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get these 3 pieces ready, because I want to go ahead and kind of finish this one off a little bit. So I want to ink my edges, fronts and backs, because this is, you know, these are acting as journaling cards. Since I rounded those, I'm going to go ahead and round these 2. Sorry if I seem quiet today. Like I said, I got pretty sick last night. And, you know, with this whole YouTube thing, I feel just really discombobulated. Okay, so I think I want this one to go inside like that. Okay, so I want a whale tail up here on this one. So let me show you how I'm going to make that. I'm going to take my 1-inch circle punch, and you can use, you know, whatever you have. And I'm just going to punch out a circle. You want to do this then. So when y'all have scraps that you don't know what to do with, this is a great way to use up, you know, your strips and stuff that you know, if you don't want to collage or whatever, this is a great way to do it. Anyway, you take your circle and you fold it in half. And I like to go ahead and ink my fold really well. And then I kind of ink around the edges on both sides, just so it ties in, you know, with the pieces that I'm making. And I think I decided it was going on here. And so I'm just going to add some glue and on both sides. I don't know why I'm using this glue. I guess just because it's what I grabbed first. Oh my goodness. I got a piece of hair stuck to me. Okay. Oh, you know what? I messed up. Sorry, y'all. Oh my goodness. Don't do it yet. We forgot to cut the whale tail part out. Okay. So once you have folded it in half, I'm sorry, y'all. Then you want to take your little regular hole punch and just cut a little chunk out the edge. Okay, now if you want to, you can, you know, round these parts off. You know, that's up to you. I mean, I don't care. I don't mind them being like that. I think they look kind of cute, stucking up. You know, stucking up. That don't sound right, does it? Stuck up. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Oh my goodness, guess what? Oh, I thought that was, oh, it almost is too stuck. It's almost stuck it up. All right, now let's do this. All right, and then I'm gonna put one side on one side of my little doohickey and one on the other side. And I just want it sticking up just a little bit. Kind of like, well, kind of like that. Oh, and now I just pulled it off. It stuck to my fingers. Okay, it sticks to your fingers better than the paper, I suppose. Okay, so that's how that one looks. I'm gonna let it dry before I stick it in the envelope. And then for this is just gonna be a journaling card to sit in here. So I don't need a tab on it. Like I said, I could make that a tag if I wanted to instead of a journaling card, but I like it like that. Now this one is gonna go in like this, so I wanna put a whale tail over here. So I'm just going to make another one. And again, I'm going to fold it in half. And then I'm going to take just a little chunk out of the corner, like that. Ink it up. Okay, and then I'm going to glue that right here to the side. So it'll be like a pull tab there. Oh my Lord. My pen stuck to me. Okay. Again, I'm going to just kind of stick that out just a little bit. Okay, and that's going to be that piece. So now I have my 3 pieces made for this. And then once these are dry enough and I put them in there, or put this in there, what I'll do is I'll paper clip that together so I'll know that this tucks in behind there. So for the most part, this is done. I just need to stick them in there. Okay, so moving on to the next one. We have this one, and I think this was the card we decided for that one. And I don't really want that bright of a pink on the outside. Oh, that would be pretty, wouldn't it? Let's use that. And I believe that's about 3 inches wide as well. 3 1/8, so I'm gonna cut it about 2 3/4, I think. Okay. Oh yeah, it's gonna fit in there nicely. And that'll be pretty behind there. So now I want, wait, this one's going inside. I might use this one here, because I really like the way that looks. I think I'm gonna do that. And that one's gonna be short enough to, yeah, I like that. So I think I'm gonna change my mind on that one, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. And so it needs to be about, we'll go 5 1/2. Okay. Looks like my envelope might be stuck a little bit down there. Let me see. Try it again. Let me round my corners first down there. See if that'll help. Okay. Still a little bit long. Okay, let's just take a little tiny bit off the top. Now this one I'm going to ink around it. Okay, and this one front is going to be the one that goes behind, so I'm going to go ahead and ink that one. And I want a whale tail on that side. So let me see what I have here. I need to put this up before I mess up. Okay, let's see. Do I want to put some tickets on the front? Maybe I do. Ooh, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Or tags, I meant. Not tickets, tags. Yep, I think I want to do that. Oh, cut that corner off. That. Put my hole in here. Somewhere around halfway across. I want to ink this one up. And you know, you can put as many tickets, or I mean, listen to me, I don't know why I'm stuck on tickets. Many tags in that front pocket as you want to, or in, you know, stuck behind, however you want to do it. You know, this is just kind of an idea of things that you can do. And, you know, following along with, you know, Dee Dee's kind of little deal that she did. And so, but, you know, do you, whatever, you know, you like, whatever you're comfortable with. So this won't end up being tucked right there, which I like. I could put another one behind there, which would be cute as well. Or a smaller one, that would look nice. Let's do that. And just make two for this one, just for fun. It's a short, fat tag, isn't it? Does that look kind of out of proportion? Really kind of does, doesn't it? I'm going to make that a little bit narrower. Looks a little funny to me. Wrong one. Wrong one. Oh, well, you know what? I can use this right here. Works perfectly. I bet that's going to look better. Yeah, I think that's fine. Doesn't look so short and squatty, I guess. And then later when we come back to decorate, we can, you know, put whatever through the holes we want to. And I am going to put a hole reinforcer on this. And, I mean, you don't have to. Just, you know, like I said, just do you. Whatever you're comfortable with. I like little hole reinforcers. And I always put glue on mine because they don't like to stay long term. They kind of come popping off, so I just like to glue them and make sure they're going to stay. Up. Okay. I'm going to let that dry for a little bit. I forgot to put a hole reinforcer on here, so let's just do that real quick. All right, so that's going to be the two tags that I'm going to stick in the front of that pocket. This is going to go behind, so I want to put a whale tail on that, and that one a whale tail on the top. So let's just cut a couple of more. Okay. And I've just cut that with my 1-inch circle punch, fold it in half, and now I'm just gonna take this little punch and punch some off the corners. And I wanna ink it up. Okay. And I'm gonna fold this one in half. And then I'm gonna punch this. And obviously I'm not getting these done in 15 minutes today. I'm just not on my game. I'm sorry, y'all. I mean, I'm not even close, I'm sure, to 15 minutes. I'm probably way over that. You know, and I'm just going to do one more, you know, to finish up that last one. So, you know, if y'all don't want to watch, I get it. Trust me, I get it. You know, I'm really not doing well explaining things today, am I? All right. Sticking to me really nicely. All right, I want to put this one on the side. Think like that. And obviously, y'all know I didn't measure to see where halfway was on any of these, so it, you know, it doesn't have to be halfway. You can have it up here, you can have it kind of in the middle, you can have it down. It doesn't matter, you know, just whatever, you know, looks good to you, wherever you want to put it, or you don't even have to use tabs if you don't want to. I mean, you know, just whatever works for you. That's why I love this craft, is because we can all kind of, you know, learn from each other, learn different techniques and stuff, but then we get to modify everything to the way we want it. And I really, really like that. Okay, that is stuck down. It didn't look stuck down, but it is, I think. We'll let it dry some more. All right, and so I have the tags that I'm going to put here, and I've got this that's going inside and this that's going behind. We'll let that dry for a little bit, and then we'll bring it back in. Okay, and then the last piece, I have the clock, and I think I'm going to use this for the tuck in the front, and maybe this for in the back. I'm going to fold this page in half, I think, and cut that. Because I know half and half will fit. Okay, so then I want to decide how much of this I want to use. This one is about 2 3/4, so I definitely want to cut this a little less than 2 1/2. And I want this side. I don't think I want this side. I don't know. I think I want this side. Well, that looks right nice too, doesn't it? Well, that looks pretty nice. And then maybe that's stuck in there. Yep, I think I'm going to do that. Okay, that ended up working out. So I think I'm going to make this one into a tag shape. Okay, punch my little hole. Put me a little doohickey on here. See, this one just popped off. I'm telling you, the glue on these just does not stay long term. I don't know if it helped if I took the pin out, wouldn't it? Okay. yet, so I need to ink all of these, I suppose. I think I'm going to round these corners at the bottom, just because. Well, maybe I will, maybe I won't. That looks horrible. Okay, and I think I'm going to round all of these. What is wrong with this thing? It's just crazy. Oh, those look horrible. I don't know what is wrong with this. Oh, my Lord. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Okay. So I want a whale tail here, and I want a whale tail up here. So let me just cut one or two. That sounded bad, didn't it? Okay. Fold it in half. Now punch your little corners. Same thing here. Fold it in half. I have no idea what that was, but I promise nothing fell and broke. That was like something on one of the devices over here. Okay, I'm gonna ink all this stuff up while I got it. While I'm inking, just do it all at one time. And I hate inking on camera. I know y'all got other things to do than besides watching me ink, but it's kind of a necessary evil right now for these pieces. I do apologize that I'm doing this on camera. Could do it afterwards, I suppose, but this is going to go on the side. So get these ready. I'm a little bit crazy with that glue, I think. I'm always heavy-handed with the glue, but that's really, like, extreme. Oh, what I was thinking. Guess I wasn't, huh? Okay. So... smooth that out a little bit, and then I won't have that problem, will I? Okay. Okay, looks nice. And I did not ink this. Okay, so that's going to be really pretty in it. Okay, so let me pull our pieces back in that we did today. I don't know what I did with my pen just now, but it's okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is going to be this piece. And this is the one that I made the two little tags to go in. This is going to insert up here like this. And then this piece will tuck in behind, you know, once that's not completely dry yet. So that's what this looks like with the card in. And then when you pull it out, You see that? So it's really, really, really striking. So I love that. And I'm gonna put these right here. So that's that piece. All right, and so then we had this piece that we did, and this is the piece that will go on the inside. So you see her, and then when we put this in here, it looks like pretty much the same paper because of that little butterfly kind of looks like it goes with the leaves. And then when you pull it out, you see that beautiful image. So that's gonna be really nice. This tucks behind, and this is the little journaling card for the front. And so I think that looks really pretty. So I'm gonna use a paper clip and attach that together so that, you know, later when we get ready to use these, what did I do with another card here? Surely I didn't stick it in there. I did not. I'm really confused on what I just did. Well, guess what? It's going to be this one. Okay, so I'm going to stick this on here with a paper clip to keep all this together. And then these will be the pieces that we use in this one. And this is the tag. This is the one that looks like an envelope. It's a faux envelope. And, of course, you can't tell it because of, you know, I mean, I thought it was a regular envelope. I didn't realize that was the faux envelope. And then I'm going to put that journaling card in there like that, which is beautiful. This one is going to go in behind, and this is the tag that I made to go in the front. And I'm going to paper clip those together. So being all done, then we have these 3 pieces that we made today, plus the sample one that I showed you. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I apologize that I was a little bit scatterbrained today, and hopefully things will get better. I'm going to take a little break, and if I don't get a little bit better in the head, then I won't redo the video on the gratitude journal until I'm a little bit better. I really, really apologize, you know, for all the YouTube problems, plus that I'm having some issues today. But blessings and hugs to everybody. Thank you all for being here with me. I love you all so much, and I thank you for supporting me and loving me and just sticking with me. No matter what happens with YouTube or my health or whatever. Okay, y'all, I will see you next time. Blessings and hugs. Okay, bye.